man? What's happening, man? Welcome to the podcast, man. This is a conversation with Kleon. This is a special one right here, man, because this is my brother from Baltimore. We don't say Baltimore because we're in Atlanta. Baltimore, man. The LUX'E brand, he gonna correct me though. You know what I'm saying? The LUX'E brand is another up and coming Baltimore clothing line. What's up, Dad?
What's up, baby? It's the LUX'E, man.
It's the LUX'E.
Yeah.
It's the LUX'E.
It stands for the luxury brand in French.
For real? How you come up with the name the LUX'E, yo?
I don't know if you remember back in the day, I had another brand. It was living for luxury, right?
Yeah.
I put it on something, wore it to the club. Nobody looked at it.
Nobody
said nothing. I came home. I was pissed off. Like, man, this ain't it. It was too long. It just didn't look right.
What was the name of it again?
Living for luxury.
Living for luxury. What that stand for?
Man, that was the lifestyle that I used to live, man.
Living for luxury, man.
fast.
Yo, to the people that don't know who you are, man, a little history on, man. Like you from B-More, born and raised, from the east side, right?
Yes, sir.
From like out that way.
Yep. I went to a county school.
Went to a county school.
Yes, sir.
But y'all was getting money back in the day, though, yeah. Y'all was getting money back in the day, though. I ain't even gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that time, right?
Yeah.
You know, my man, we had bought the Red Monkeys, right? So we linked up with you. So we like, we just paid this much for the Red Monkeys. You was like, yeah, them shit's phony.
Them Red Monkeys was phony as shit, man.
But back in the day, we bought them because they cost money.
Yo, and so you been in the clothing industry, right?
Uh-huh.
And the Red Monkeys, like those cheap ass Red Monkey jeans, they were selling for $1,000 plus. Do you feel like y'all got back in the day? Do you feel like they was getting us back in the clothing industry?
Sir. It was all marketing.
All marketing.
It was all marketing. We just, a couple rappers said it.
Okay.
We ran to the stores. And I think I bought mine from, it was in Mondawmin, man.
Mondawmin. If y'all ain't familiar with Mondawmin, it's the number one cash mall in Baltimore City, man.
Cash on them too.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people, man, no real shit. Like a lot of niggas, yo, like making clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people making clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like by me being an entertainer, I know how hard it is to have help in the industry.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like have help in the industry, man. Like I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Is it hard selling clothes to niggas, man?
Yes. It's like a lot comes with it because it's like how can I put it? It's like we come from a political city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got brands that's been around for a while. They got great quality clothes, you know, and they just got a name, and people buy to the name. You can have the same exact item.
The same exact brand.
I'm gonna go over there and get it, and you got to take some no's before you start hearing yes. That's a true fact. You're gonna take a lot of no's.
A lot of no's, definitely. Yo, do you ever got jealous of a nigga brand back home?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to sit back on the internet, and look at everybody brand like, yo, why my shit not selling?
Why it ain't selling?
Why my shit not selling? And I'd be frustrated. And one day I just got off of it and just focused on what I was doing wrong. And I was making a bunch of mistakes.
What was your first mistake?
Moving too fast.
Wow.
Moving too fast.
Far like what?
Like I had a storefront before I had a demand. Cause like I say, I came from a fast lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I worked and made good money back in the day. So instantly, like I had this thing like I didn't want to have 20 shirts.
Right.
So when I first started, I was buying 50, 60, 70 T-shirts. I had nobody to sell them to.
Go ahead. You come on in. Go ahead. It's good. You coming in?
Had nobody to sell them to.
So yeah, 50 to 60 shit. I remember, yo. I remember like you had shit in your trunk. You had.
Yeah. I used to ride with that brown duffel bag.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How much was your first initial investment?
I think the first thing I bought was some trucker hats, and I was going to put some pins on them. And another popular brand in Baltimore, like the same day I seen him post it with pins, I was like, damn, I got to do something else. I got this weird idea. I put a zip tag on the hat, and then I put a regular standard zip tag, and then I ordered some custom ones. I wore it to the club, and I wore it to out Silver Spring, out to Saks Fifth. Somebody stopped me in there like, "Hey man, where you get that off-white hat from?"
I was gonna ask you that. Like they thought it was off-white.
And that's when it kind of took off right there.
Yeah, man. Like,
and it was honest. I'm gonna be honest. It was a hustle. I was just selling hats.
a lot of people that make clothes, man, they get mad with me if I don't want to wear their brand. Like, I actually like your brand. Like, the brand is actually like tough.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this one of his joints right here. The brand is actually like quality.
This is coming in January.
Like, when niggas be giving me that clothes, like, Clee, I want you to wear my shit. I be like, yo, it don't fit my style.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Clee. When I first started, Clee was the first person I went to. Yeah, and I gave him some hats. Yeah, and then
that black and white.
I seen one of his guys wearing it. I'm like, man, what the hell? But then, like, I heard you say something on another podcast. You gotta get hot.
You gotta get hot, man.
Yeah, you gotta get hot.
You gotta get hot.
And it's like, even now, it's like a younger person came to me like, "Can you help me with my brand?" You gotta put the work in.
You gotta put the work in, man.
Like, yeah. Well, my brother here, we working on his brand. His brand might pass my brand because he's skipping a lot of steps. Cause I want to see him.
Yeah, because he following your footsteps in the mud.
Yeah, and we grinding.
I tell niggas all the time that make clothes, man. Like, you just can't just. Some niggas should be cheesy, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it might be a shirt $3, $5, $10, and you'd rather get the $10 shirt and try to sell it for the quality and the price of a $10 shirt.
You can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Did I say $10 twice? I mean, say $3. You know what I mean? This shit ain't even kicking yet. I mean, say $3, man. You know what I mean? Like,
but see, I used to buy high-end clothes, so when I jumped out there, I knew what I was looking for. So, like, I never used vinyl. But I think my biggest mistake was I wanted the perception of my brand was already up here when I was down here, and that was one of my biggest flaws.
You came in, you feel like you came in the game with high energy but low value.
I came in the game
cocky.
I
know niggas know me. Niggas gonna buy my shit.
And I had a little bit of bread when I started. So as the more I kept thinking, if I keep reinventing myself, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Next thing you know, man, I hit rock bottom.
Rock bottom. You realize, yo, in your upcoming and being an entrepreneur and clothing brand, do you realize that your family and friends don't give a fuck about your dream, yo? They don't support nothing.
Lie. I used to take it personal. Like, I used to be like, damn. I would be excited. I would create stuff in the middle of the night, wake up early in the morning, send it to my closest friends.
They be like, damn, that's nice.
Like, oh, that's tough. And then they'll send me something else from like a name.
Another nigga.
And I'm just sitting there looking at the phone like, damn. And then I would have like little events, and I just felt like I had to realize, like, the love comes from the outside in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down here in Atlanta right now because I do Atlanta streetwear market. And I'm building a nice following down here in Atlanta. And it's like, we keep coming down here. Like, Atlanta's seeing a lot of the LUX'E.
You gotta get out the fucking city.
You got to.
I tell you all the time, like, yo, I be trying to tell them.
You was telling me that for a long time.
They watched my career go from 0 to 100 to 0 to 100 again. And I used to always tell them, like, man, you gotta have the right niggas around you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of fucking dead weight. Niggas just want to ride your coattail. They just want to. You know, I tell them, motherfucker, when I get popping, you ain't ready to just come around me as soon as I get popping. Like, nigga, you sat there and watched me bust my ass to get hot. Now you want to come on the bandwagon? Yeah, no.
And it's like, it's hard because you have these relationships, and it's like, you want to keep your relationships, but like you saying, it's like, I put all this work in. Like, man, I took
your money up.
I took so many losses.
I
took losses, bro.
I mean, yeah, I remember one time you called me like, yo, this shit fuck with my household, man. Like, I'm
a married man. So.
Yeah, my wife, bitch, because grinding. See, I came in single.
Right.
So I sacrificed a lot of women and my kids.
Right.
You started, you already married, you got a family, they got careers, you got kids.
Yeah.
You know, you got to build your brand from the streets.
Yeah.
Got to be outside. You got to interact with women. And that's when your wife, like, your wife, of course.
And the thing is, when you're not bringing no money in,
yeah, you doing all that shit, you ain't bringing no money in.
Yeah. They don't understand.
We you outside just playing around, like, no, man, I'm just.
You dead serious? You networking.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Networking. It ain't about this is what I tell people. It ain't about how much you make. Like I could sell. I'm gonna be honest. I would rather give a person a piece that I know that's gonna wear it than sell it to someone that's gonna throw it in the back of their trunk.
Yeah. You know how much shit I got in the back of my trunk for niggas?
So my shit was in the back of the trunk.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, yo. I got so many brands in my trunk, man.
I believe it.
I get that shit to homeless niggas, man. Yeah. They be like, damn, this nice shorty.
It's crazy because I be taking my old stuff to the Goodwill.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
I know the feeling, right? Because I remember one time I gave Chino a shirt. I was doing Yo Bluffing shirts.
Okay.
They was hot. They was selling.
Yeah.
Remember I gave Chino a shirt, right? I said, let me see what we gonna do with the shirt.
I ain't never get mine.
Yo just took the shirt. He just threw it in the back seat.
I never got mine.
You bought one?
Yeah, I bought one.
Nigga, you got pictures with the shirt on. White with the red Yo Bluffing and the blue sleeves. You right. Yeah, I one day I did.
You right, my bad.
But I know the feeling, yo. I know the feeling, yo, of seeing your clothes in the back of a nigga trunk, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I used to, when I first started, I used to be excited. Like, if I see somebody in it. And my wife always used to say, how people see you is how they gonna view you. So I remember I seen this dude and I tried to sell him some clothes and he was phony as shit. Like, but I had my work clothes on. He looked me up and down. He was like, "Nah, champ, I'm good." Man, I was
perception.
Pissed, yeah.
Perception.
So it's like now I see people in my brand and I just be like, "Hey, I like your hoodie, man," and I keep it pushing because I don't look the part. So I get it because I still work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, when you gonna quit? I always tell you, man, quit.
It's coming, man.
Yo, let me ask you this, right?
It's starting to get in the way.
You married. You start your own clothing brand, right? How do your wife support your dream, even though it's not paying the bills? And we older, so we older. Yeah. So by us being older, it's the sacrifices is very slim.
It's big. It's big for both of us, me and her. Yeah, I put her through a lot. I keep it 100. I done borrow money from my wife.
Yeah,
I got this play. It's gonna work.
Yeah,
and then that shit don't work.
Then you gotta go back to it.
I gotta come back.
Goddamn, you gotta lay next to her.
Then I gotta lay next to her, and it's like being married. Like she ain't gonna lay up with me. I done blew $1,500 and didn't come back because it didn't work.
It ain't work.
It didn't work, but it was. I'm older, so I knew quality, but I didn't know how to market. I knew nothing about marketing, so it's like I genuinely met the dude. Like I say, I call him my brother. I met him doing his pop-up.
Yeah.
Crushed it. We just started networking together.
That's chill,
and then he came aboard. He know the struggle. He see the story. Like he see the struggle. And then he's helping me and we just building this thing. And it's just like you never know where to come from. Like when I got my store, put everything together, my vision was me and my homeboys could chill at the store.
Chill at the store and sell clothes.
Just sell
man,
clothes.
Niggas,
this the dream.
How many of your homeboys have actually, and I'm only saying this because I don't fit the question that I'm about to ask you.
I got you.
How many of your homeboys ever actually been to your store?
I mean, they all been there, but it's not a hangout spot.
Who ain't been there? Who been there? I know I've been there. Al been there.
Yeah.
Did Dion get there?
Yeah, he was there. He was there when it first opened.
All right. I know Los been there.
Yeah, he been there.
Reg ain't going there yet.
Nah, Reg ain't been there.
Reg, that's fucked up, Reg.
Reg, you gotta call both of us, man. What's up, Reg?
Reg, come on. You ain't been a day in store. That's fucked up, man.
Hey, that's my brother, though, man.
Yeah, shout out nigga Reg, man. He swayed the flies of the crew, man. Bluffing, man.
I put him on the Golden Goose.
Yeah, that's all you talking about. Oh, I got the Golden Goose. Got the
Reg,
Golden.
You remember that? I put you on the Golden Goose.
Yeah.
But you got all of them, though.
Yo, who's the biggest artist? Who's the biggest person that ever wore your brand so far?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
You know, that many people wore your shit.
Yeah, I had a few. I mean, shit. I say you, Jess.
Me,
from
Jess
the city.
From the city. You know what's crazy? Because when I got called to do that Meek Mill commercial, the first day I went, I had on your hoodie.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, this is perfect. I knew that Meek was gonna post a commercial, but when I went to do the commercial, it started raining, so they didn't shoot it.
Gotcha.
So they called me 3 days later, and I was already out at the gym, and that's how this hoodie made the commercial.
That was a good look, though, man.
Yeah, I swear I had it set up, yo.
No,
I wasn't even gonna tell you, yo.
Even for you though, that was a good look.
Yeah,
When I seen that was a good look.
But as I say, it's all in marketing, man. Like one thing I like about as we get older, we don't mind helping each other.
No, and we got to because you can't do it by yourself.
Like you sell hats, I hit Dave like, Dave, I want to sell hats, yo. I want to sell merch. He straight sent me all the hats. Bing, 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 bing. Yo, this who you call. This who you this. This who you that. Some niggas would be like, yo, I don't even know how to sell it. Or I don't know how to find them. Like, motherfucker, you got your hats.
I ain't. One thing about me, I'm not a gatekeeper. Like,
yeah.
If I got the info, I give it to you. But I ain't gonna lie. You know what my wife be telling me?
What?
Stop. She said you took too many losses to just give out information. She said you need to set up classes.
Yeah.
Teach people how to do it.
I ain't one of them niggas, yo. Like, if a nigga,
yeah, it's hard.
like, I ain't one of them niggas, man. And I ain't gonna tax you neither.
No.
Like, but I have gotten to the point that if you ask me information and I don't see that you worth me giving you the information,
right,
go find it then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even trying to apply yourself to sell hats. Like, how many hat companies have you Googled before I just give you my plug?
Yeah.
Yo, I want to make clothes. Yo, give me all your plugs.
I done had dudes start brands and come to me like, hey, who made that hat for you? Like, bro, I'm not giving you that. Like, if we sold drugs, would I give you my plug?
Yeah, nah, you got now some shit.
Yeah.
Some shit you gotta just find.
Yeah, and it's some people just want you to do the work, but everyone look at it and say, like, people look at me and be like, oh, his brand made it. No, the fuck it didn't. Like,
yeah.
It's a struggle.
We're recording, Quinn.
It's a struggle.
That shit went all in the podcast.
That shit, keep it.
You
man.
went all in the podcast.
It's good. Keep it, man. Good. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I got a story. I called Kleon one day, just frustrated, like, yo, I don't know, yo. I just want to do something, yo. I just want to do something. And Kleon was like, yo, this is what you gotta do, yo. Take 1 hour a day and focus on you. And I never did that before. And when I did it, I came up with this brand. That's crazy.
I told you that?
Yeah, he was like, yo, take 1 hour a day. And I did it. And don't get me wrong, when I did it, I seen some people pissed off.
Since we pissed off, yeah. I be dropping a lot of jewels, man. Sometimes I don't be knowing what I be saying, but just coming from the industry, man, we done talk, we done went broke with this shit. We done lost it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm at peace now because I'm able to rebuild my career and be around positive brothers that everybody play that position and move as a unit.
Yeah. But it's crazy because, like I say, I had brand new cars and, man, I had everything, man. And it's just like losing it, but seeing the end goal that no one else sees that's the part that, like, sometimes I think people look at me like, what is he doing?
What are you doing?
But I see the end goal. Like, they don't. I worked at my job for 13 years. I had this brand going on 4 years. I done been in buildings in certain offices that I would have never been in working for 20 years. Like, I didn't sat across from millionaires, and we talking crazy. And I was amazed for, like, damn, they really talking to me like I'm up here. When, you know what I mean? It took a while for me to understand.
They respect your grind.
Yeah. And a lot of people in the industry seen what took me a while to see.
What's your goals for your brand, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
My goals for my brand, honestly, is to just keep building and just be organic with it. Like, I don't want to rush the process. And I feel like when I started, I was rushing. So now that I'm slowing down and seeing stuff for what it is and taking my time, I'm getting a way better product. My price points, they not, like, people used to argue with me like, you charge that much? Now my price points, people are respecting it. Because it's like, now I'm in a couple of retail stores and It's in the retail store.
It's in the retail store.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they not arguing the price. So it's like now they coming back to me saying, I'd rather buy it from you.
Yeah. Do you ever feel defeated, yo? Like you ever feel like,
man, I done quit 20 times and
yo,
woke up the next day and heard a song or heard a quote.
Motivation.
And got motivated again.
Yeah.
I done quit about 10 times.
You got what keeps you going though, my nigga? Like what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? Like niggas be quitting. Like,
man, one day I quit. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I don't want to fuck it. I'm done. It ain't working.
You already had money invested into your shit?
I had money invested. I done lost the money. I lost my brand new car, everything, right? I woke up the next day, yo. I had like 6 online orders.
Yeah.
It was God. Like, I'm like, that's crazy. And I got motivated again.
I remember.
Fuck that car.
I remember you told me you had to make sacrifices and shit, man. You had to sell some stuff to pay some bills and people just think everything just gravy.
No, that ain't gravy.
Nigga,
because like you live a lifestyle. Like my apartment was $3,200.
Yeah.
I lived there for 4.5 years. My cars, me and my wife, we had $1,800 in car payments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we had a lot of bills that we made good money, but after COVID, everything slowed down.
Everything slowed down. COVID fucked me up.
I ain't gonna lie. There's something I'm gonna say to young clothing brands. Don't get drunk off support. I got drunk off support.
Don't get drunk off the neighborhood shit.
Yeah, I got drunk off of that. Because when shit get real, they ain't buying that shit.
Yeah, motherfucking
They ain't buying that shit. That shit gonna sit. I'm gonna tell you a little story. So I opened my store. So the first day, I did like 2,500. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this shit gravy, bruh. That store ain't make no money for like the next 6 weeks.
For real?
Yeah, because I didn't understand opening a store location, how important location was. My location was convenient to me, not the customer. So if I could go back, my store would be in a totally different location. But now I'm in a position where I'm going to build that location up. So
you gotta get in the hood, nigga. You keep on talking young on the streets. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kleon, comedian, man. Welcome back at the commercial break, man. I'm sitting here with the LUX'E clothing brand. We right here, man. This is like my. I ain't gonna say this is my guy. This is my fucking brother right here.
oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Like we met through my little fat ass cousin.
That's my guy.
Yeah, my little fat ass cousin named Dion, man. All his friends became my friends because all my friends, they was on some robbing and killing shit. But all his friends was on some positive motivation, getting money.
When I met this nigga, yo had a Cadillac with no reverse.
No reverse. No motherfucking reverse.
I don't know why we was in this nigga car. We was everywhere, and this nigga had no reverse.
No reverse. I ain't need to tell niggas we can't go backwards. Because that never was the plan in life. It was always to go forward, nigga. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
We're not going no motherfucking backwards, man. Yo, so name some of your favorite clothing lines in Baltimore City.
That's a good question.
And don't y'all, none of y'all niggas get mad if y'all name don't get mentioned, man. God damn.
I'm gonna start with my 2 mentors in this shit. We got my guy, Open Air Market, his brand, of course, Certified Fly. I respect the 25th Street guys. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. Dovell run the city.
Dovell run the city.
He run that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I respect that shit.
He.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Tech banging too though.
Yeah, tech banging too. But one thing I can say about Dovell, when I met yo, it was through you and shit. We was at the club, me and him started chopping it up. Yo was like, yo, you got enough clothes to supply this party? I was like, nah. He said, me either. There's enough money for everybody. I said, yo, that was some real nigga
No,
shit.
that was the Dovell here, Gemini, man. You know, Gemini is the best sign when it comes to hustlers, man. You know what I mean? Just had to plug myself. It was my hand class for that shit. You did. I'm trying to think, yo. Cause I can get so deep with you, yo, but I still don't want to make it too, you know what I mean? Too personal. But Certified Fly guy. Y'all did a jacket together.
Yeah, that shit was a banger.
Like a varsity jacket. That shit was hard.
That shit was a banger.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We killed that shit.
Yeah. Well, how did y'all collab?
Our sons played basketball together. I knew Danny for years back. You know what I'm saying? I knew Los, and every time I seen Los, I seen Danny. So we used to speak. I didn't know his name. He probably know my name. And then our sons started hanging together. You know what I'm saying? And then me and him grew a relationship outside of clothes.
Yeah.
So when I started, he kind of took me under his wing.
And y'all just rock. Because he been doing clothes for about almost.
Yeah.
He been doing clothes for a long time.
Yeah, for shit. Ever since I met him.
Yeah. Is there anybody else out there you want to partner with?
Man, I'm open.
Open. What about major brands?
Of course. Man, you gotta collect.
I mean, name them.
Oh, come on, man. Rude, Ralph Lauren.
Rude.
Yeah, they're my favorite brands. Rude and Ralph Lauren. I know you like Gucci and shit like that.
Nah, yo, honestly, I just now DM Fashion Nova to become an ambassador, yo. I ain't gonna lie, because Fashion Nova be making some nice shit for cheap. I DM Fashion Nova like, yo, I'm trying to be like these girls you got on your fucking website, and they give all that free shit.
That's smart.
Yeah, you motherfucking right. Goofy.
See, that shit fast fashion. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Sometimes I go in H&M's, Zara's, because they gonna tell you what's coming in style.
Yeah.
It's fast fashion.
But I actually...
You gotta pick and choose. You can't just... Like, everyone looks like Health Store right now.
But I asked you to make bell bottoms, not the bell bottom, the boot cut jeans. You said you ain't like that.
No, I was wearing them in 2021. I like them, but I see like this pop up I'm doing tomorrow. It's every brand in there gonna have them pants.
So let me ask you this, yo, because I wanted to ask you this on the phone, but you know, if
you told me the other day I need to get out my own head.
Get out your own head. If every brand, right, making one style of clothes,
right?
If every brand making one style of clothes. He got them. He got. Oh, to the top. Welcome back to the podcast with Kleon the comedian, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do this thing, man. We sitting right here with my broski, Dev, the LUX'E, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for that commercial break. But I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this something personal, right?
All right.
If every brand selling the same pair of jeans,
right,
why do you want to be different? Because that brand is letting you know what's hot on the market and what's making the money.
That's a good question. For me, I feel like I'm building a core following and building like an aesthetic for the brand. So just because something hot, I don't want to do it just to make money. Like I didn't lost so much money and went broke doing this shit. I don't even give a fuck about the money. So now it's like I'm more stern on what I'm doing as far as color palettes and everything to build a core following. So I can still be around 10 years from now.
All right, so you can still...
A lot of these brands that's just doing what everybody else doing. When them brands done, you done.
So you know you can sell 1,000 pair of jeans you don't like, right? And out of 1,000 people, 10 people become your core following. But they want to wear what's trendy. You got to start... To me, I feel like a hustler shouldn't think what he like.
See, that's what it is. I ain't hustling no more.
What you doing then?
I'm building a brand.
That's still hustling.
It's not. Ralph Lauren ain't hustling. He sell you the same shirts every year.
Yeah, because he hustled to a brand.
But he built a brand to where you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But Ralph Lauren he's paying people salaries. Right now,
I understand.
Right now, we got to bring money in-house.
I understand that.
So if the jeans you don't like can make you an extra $30,000 a month to help you get better quality for your brand.
But see, I feel like you'll lose. Like, I'm going to tell you something that I learned. I used to call my brand a luxury brand, right? So you got, like you buy high-end fashion.
Yeah.
And we got some homeboys that don't.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah. That's facts.
So if you go buy a Dior shirt, you don't mind spending $550 for a T-shirt because you got an event. You know what I'm saying?
Because most likely because of the quality in the name.
Right. So you will buy that. Right? So then we got some homeboys that you know wouldn't buy it. So automatically, if you seen them in my luxury brand and they like, this that luxury brand, you just, I ain't buying that shit. He wear that shit. So that's something I learned early.
So have you?
You can't please everybody.
You can't please everybody. But have you been to the Vegas Fashion Depot, the Magic Show?
Yeah, we just went to the New York one.
Yeah.
I'm going to Vegas one now.
So I'm telling you, man. I understand building a brand is that's your thing.
Right.
But the goal is to make the money to survive your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you say you work a 9 to 5.
Right.
You if you sell the same kind of sweatpants everybody else selling, that can stop. That's your 9 to 5 because you don't care about that. That's just paying the bills.
But this is the thing.
But then you got the luxury shit.
But then if you build that core following, they gonna go with you.
Yeah, they gonna go with you.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to quit.
I'm just trying to build that core following.
You don't want to quit work.
No, I'm quitting.
You don't want to quit work.
This is fun. Work ain't fun. Work is miserable.
Yeah.
Work is, they can see at work, oh, he about to quit this shit.
Yeah, but I'm the same way though. Like, people be like, stop cussing. If you stop cussing, you'll get more followers. I'm like, this is me.
That's you.
This is me. I get what you're saying.
Like half of your comedy, like I come to your shows and I be laughing because like, yo, he's not. This is his real.
This is
life.
my real life. Yeah.
This ain't no shit he wrote down just to tell people. This is the shit he like. If you call him on a regular day, this the shit he's telling you, and then so you go on stage
and do it
and make a whole crowd laugh. That's some dope shit.
Yeah, because people be like, man, you gotta stop cussing. My girl gonna tell me, I don't like how you do your podcasts. I like, well, bitch, don't watch it. That's real simple. Fuck you gonna come on my platform? Tell me what the fuck you gonna like?
It's too many podcasts for her to
say
something about yours. You know?
Yeah, this is my style of podcast. They got podcasts about all kinds of shit. Yeah. My shit, we just having a regular conversation.
I'm glad you ain't doing the ones you talk about though.
The relationship shit. Yeah. Nah, man, nah. I came up with a conversation with Kleon, man, because we just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might don't understand. Like y'all niggas stayed off. Y'all ain't never on topic. We just having a general conversation,
Same way
man.
we talk on the phone.
Same way we talk on the phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And some people appreciate that shit, man. Like
this is my first podcast. I feel like a natural conversation with you.
A natural conversation. You know what I'm saying? How, like great training. You know what I'm saying? Like my co-host Quinn, man. That helped me set up. Okay. We did our podcast, and he said something about Christmas. His mother came in the house on Christmas and gave him and his siblings a choice. If she buy them Christmas gift, they can't eat for 3 weeks. Or if they wait and for tax time, they can eat for 3 weeks and get gifts. And they waited. And a girl watched the clip of the podcast and she said, I'm glad I heard that podcast because I was ready to buy my kids Christmas stuff this year and I can't afford it.
That's real shit.
You never know what story somebody will like. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So I kind of, so I, that's my bad on telling you, sell those kind of jeans, but you.
No, but see, I felt like when I started, that's what I was doing. I was chasing trends. You know what I mean? Like I had some hats that was working, and then I let the people say, "You got these sweatsuits." All right, I did sweatsuits. I sold some sweatsuits, and then it was, "You got to do this, and you got to do that," and then it's like now I got a whole store full of shit.
Yeah,
y'all ain't buying that.
It ain't buying because
it's old. I'm gonna wait for.
Because that's what they said you should do.
Yeah.
But you gotta do what make you happy. Like this what make me happy. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm talking. This is how I'm moving. This is how I'm acting. This is what make me happy. You know what I'm saying? So you selling clothes the way you sell clothes, do things the way you do things. That's what make you happy.
Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. My greatest thing is when I see somebody in public with my clothes on.
Facts.
Like a stranger that I don't know.
Yeah.
So like I say, now that I'm working with some retail stores, seeing people and it's like, damn.
Explain this right here, man, before we wrap it up tonight.
It's a tactical set. So we got, I don't know what it is with me. I got a thing with zippers. So a lot of my high-end stuff, you're going to see a lot of zippers. So it's just a tactical sweatpants.
Tactical sweatpants. Can y'all see it? Yeah, that's chills.
Me and my manufacturer, I drew it out and we put it together. And this was something that I already had.
Oh, this wasn't a set?
No, originally when I first started, it was a set, but I knew I couldn't sell it.
Is this for me?
No, this is my size. I do got something for you, though.
Come on, man. God damn, class on that shit, man.
I got the zippers. Yeah, this coming out in January. This the one we just dropped. This is like a poncho.
The poncho, man. My man got the package and shit. You ain't playing with him, yo. You ain't playing with him.
That on a nice, cool night. Don't need no jacket. And it's like everybody going with the boxy crop look.
Check it out, y'all. This is It's a Baltimore brand, man, but he down here in Atlanta right now selling this shit, getting it together. And I support it, man. I don't be wearing nigga shit, man.
Sure, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? We even had some talks. It's a crop top.
It's a crop cut.
That's hot right now, though, because I be seeing Young Dro with this shit on, with the crop. He be fly, though. He wear the crop.
You say who?
Young Dro.
Okay.
No, Young Dro can dress, though. Like, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit be like crop. He was fly when I saw
I got
him.
a question for you, though.
What's that?
How you like the transition from Baltimore to Atlanta?
I love the transition from Baltimore, from Atlanta, man. I love Baltimore, but coming here this year as an entertainer, I was able to see a lot of different studios.
Okay.
I was able to see how niggas win.
I got you.
And everybody that's winning, guess what? They are not alone. It ain't one man above the crew. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not alone, man. Yeah. Everybody want to make all the fucking money. And I used to be like that. Like I used to not want to make all the money, but I only made enough money to support me.
Gotcha.
But I also did all the fucking work to support me.
You was working your ass off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that about the A. Cause I see like, yo, yeah, man, I went to 85 South Studio, man. I was very impressed, man. Yeah, man, it's gated, it's key access to get in. Man, they got
sort of like this.
Nah, that shit about the size of this. No, the first floor is big. They had an office. They had people that work for the office. They had store runners. They had cashiers. They had a team for the cameramen. It just had everything that a production need. You know what I'm saying? And it opened my eyes like, yo, you gotta fuck having fly niggas around. Have niggas that can play each pocket that make that machine work.
Yeah, because it's definitely a machine.
It's a fucking machine. Yo, when I go to NFL games, yo, I don't look at the game. I look at how that shit is, how it's an organization, how it's ran.
True.
They got people that patch up the field if a cleat dig up the dirt too much. Niggas ain't even know that. Because if an athlete put his foot in the dirt and make a hole, they can twist their ankle real bad.
Right. So somebody.
So they don't show it on TV, but they'll come on the field, pat it, and then move. That's their job. They not worrying about how many bids got sold. Yeah. They ain't worrying about how many tickets got sold. They just worrying about
fixing them patch.
Fixing that goddamn patch. Yeah. And some people might not get it. It is like, yo, if you're a cameraman, be a cameraman.
True.
If you're a light man, be a light man. True. If you the nigga that gotta run to the bar for anybody that actually runs to the bar, that should be the best bar runner.
But see, it's like for instance, I told you I'm helping my brother out, right? He had a photo shoot.
Mm.
I could have sat there and just observed what he was doing. Nah, fuck that. This is his day.
Yeah.
I was folding shirts. I was, you know what I mean?
We gonna rock and roll together, man.
Shirts, doing everything. To the open eye, I work for him. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got no ego with it.
Come on now.
I went over to the models like, hey, he wants y'all to come up. They looked at me like, what the fuck is he? He came over and said, yo, they jumped up. I'm like,
and sometimes it felt awkward because it's like, yo, I know like outside it's like I'm your friend, like we work together.
Right.
But y'all have to have an understanding with each other.
Yeah, you got to.
That like, yo, this your moment. I'm gonna share your moment, and it's gonna look like I work for you. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was happy to see his shit. Everything he wanted to do, he did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta. Sometimes you just play number two. That's cool.
Yo, they say if you don't have red cups in your house, you're not from the hood. Do you got these kind of cups in your house right now?
Yes, sir.
You from the hood then?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, is there anything you want to tell anybody about your brand, man? How can they find your brand?
On Instagram, we at de.luxbrand.
And can you tell the people that I've been trying to partner with this brand for the last 4 or 5 months?
We've been bumping heads about the flare pants. And shit.
You know, fuck the.
I'm telling you,
I like the flare pants. But
I'm gonna say this on your podcast. Yo, I want to design some merch for you at your shows.
Man, I want to be a part of the business. But that's you know what I mean.
Some shit that the merch is going to sell.
The merch definitely going to sell. You know what I mean? I like your brand that much. I want to come on as a business partner.
I know.
And sometimes that could be a downfall for me because some people be like, yo, no, I just want to sponsor you or give you this.
Right.
I'm a businessman. I'm like, yo, I know what I could bring to the table. I want to turn something to the next level.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I told you, I was honest with you. I said I got a lot of kinks to work out. I ain't bullshit you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to bring you into something because they'll know what they're gonna say. Cleon stole my money.
You know, I understand that, but it's like, fuck y'all, man. You know what I mean? we do a good month run. Here your money go. Peace, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is Conversation with Kleon, man. I'm sitting right here with the owner of LUX'E.
Appreciate that, bro.
I call it the LUX'E.
Yeah, that's the nickname in Baltimore. That's the nickname anyway.
Yeah,
Drake dropped the deluxe album today.
For real?
Yeah, he knew I was coming to Atlanta.
Already. What's that seminar you gonna be at tomorrow?
No, it's the Atlanta Streetwear Market.
Atlanta Streetwear Market, man.
There's thousands of brands, thousands of people from Tennessee, Atlanta, Savannah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and they paid to come in to shop. I've never seen no shit like that.
Like I gotta pay to come.
Yeah.
Yo, you know I noticed about up and coming clothing brands. A lot of people like that shot. Yeah. A lot of people like different shit.
Yeah, it's big in Atlanta. It's big in the South. I'm gonna say that.
A lot of
you
people
got brands
like
in the South that's $1 million brands that people up north never even heard of. Like we even across from Washington, they millionaires.
blown up.
Nobody never even heard of them. It's crazy. Like down south has its own culture.
Yeah, and it's big too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything always there, man. But listen, man, this is your boy Kleon, the comedian. Conversation Kleon, and we out.